Hello everyone, Professor Green here. I am back in my new office in my new house, so I'm very excited. Thank you for understanding. The past 4 days have been insane in terms of moving, but I realize those are not real problems. Those are good problems to have, and I'm very thankful and fortunate and privileged to have a house and a job and to work with you guys. But let's talk about this is for 410 students, but it's also for the student teachers in talking about lesson plan analysis. If you remember 470 students, you did this last term and where you analyzed the lesson plan that you created. And I think the big thing to remember is analysis of your plan is constant and ongoing, but it's real important. So whenever what I mean is usually when you hear analysis, the go-to is to think, okay, analyze after it happens. But as teachers, we want to analyze lesson plans that we create before, during, and after. And let's talk a little bit about why. So, how do you analyze a lesson plan before you implement it? You may be asking. Well, you have to think it through, visualize what the plan is going to be like whenever you deliver it to students. How's it going to go? Are there any potential snags or misunderstandings that might cause some confusion? Those are things you want to anticipate and adjust. You adjust your plan before you even go in, so that you have the best learning experience possible for your students. That is before lesson plan. That's analyzing your lesson plan before you actually deliver it. And then during delivery, while you're in front of students, going through your plan, observe, take notes. Anecdotal records are an awesome tool for teachers to kind of jot down notes as you're going. For example, Stuart, let's say he was in your class and you're teaching, you could jot a note. Stuart is having real difficulty regrouping numbers in subtraction problems with tens or whatever. However, I don't know what the exact verbiage is, but you know what I mean. So you jot down whatever the issue is, and then ultimately the real art of teaching is being able to adjust in real time. Whenever you notice that, you even no matter how much you try and anticipate, visualize, it's almost impossible to think of everything that can happen. So if something's not going right, the really, really big art piece of teaching is when teachers can adjust in real time, meaning change their instruction to meet the needs of the students and where they are at that day and at that moment. So that takes practice and experience. And then after observation, you're all used to, that's where you reflect. What went well? These three questions are very basic, but they will get you started. What went well? What didn't go well? And what would you change if you taught the lesson again? So if you start thinking of lesson plan analysis as ongoing and constant, you will have much better lessons structured in a way to help your students succeed at a much higher level. And you will be very happy and confident with your delivery and thinking through all these things before you are in front of children, um, actually delivering the plan. Now, sure, timing, it does take time, but after you do it for a while, it becomes kind of second nature. The before piece that I mentioned, when you first start developing and delivering lessons, that's where you'll spend a lot of time. That can take a lot of time, but again, as you gain experience and comfort and confidence, that will go much faster. The during piece, the during analysis is just what it is. You take notes while you're delivering, and then after the lesson, that reflection, which we've worked on so hard and I've driven home in EDU 410, is something that'll really pay off for you in your career in helping you again create those winning learning experiences for your students. So thank you.